you need a good estrogen to progesterone balance. Okay, so what the problem is, so what's the mechanism? Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. In this short video, I'm going to talk about a phenomenal herb that I recommend to a lot of my female patients, as well as my male patients benefit as well. This herb is called chasteberry, otherwise known as chaste tree berry, but now it can be found as Vitex in most health food stores. Now, I get a lot of questions about what brand I recommend. I'm not promoting any individual brand. I prefer Solaray. Okay, but I always refer back to my patients who email me and ask me a lot of questions that do your research, because there's a lot of brands out there. Do your research and find out which ones work for you. So how does this work? This benefits my female patients in PMS issues, irregular periods, infertility issues, and menopause. Females who are going through that menopausal stage of their life and they're having an imbalance of their hormones, this benefits them a lot. Males, when they have prostate issues are really an imbalance of testosterone to estrogen levels in their system. So this benefits men as well. Now, how does this benefit the individual? On the physical aspect, it helps with headaches. It helps with breast fullness. It helps with bloating. On the mental state, it helps as a mood stabilizer. With PMS, it helps reverse dysmenorrhea, which is, again, that's severe cramps. It helps with breast tenderness, otherwise known as mastodynia. Now, the reason why the females get mastodynia is because they have an increase of prolactin levels. It may help with infertility problems. It increases lactation ability in nursing mothers. A lot of times the mothers ask me they email me and they're having a hard time with the baby. Actually, the baby has no problem latching onto the nipple. However, the mothers have a hard time with the lactation process. So this helps them. Now, how does all this work? Well, it works within the brain. We have a master gland called the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus sends a signal to another structure called the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland has two parts, an anterior and a posterior. It sends a signal to the anterior pituitary part of the gland to increase its luteinizing hormone, the release of luteinizing hormone, which when you increase the luteinizing hormone, what that does, that modulates prolactin. It also it stops the release of the follicle-stimulating hormone, which in turn, what that does, that increases progesterone levels. So really what chasteberry does, it helps balance out the imbalance of estrogen to progesterone. A lot of times these issues right here are due to the fact that females have more estrogen, what's called estrogen dominant, to the ratio of progesterone. Okay, so what's the mechanism behind this? The mechanism comes, actually there's an imbalance of estrogen, progesterone, the ratio. So the ratio is out of balance. So this is the average 28-day cycle for a female. So days 1 through 5 is the menstrual cycle. Day 14, that's ovulation. And in the first half of the cycle, the female makes on the average 23 to 25 times more progesterone than estrogen, peaking out on days 12 to 13. When ovulation occurs on day 14, what happens is that the increase of progesterone levels rise considerably, so they peak out between days 18 to 20 by making on the average 200 to 300 times more progesterone than estrogen. Okay? So even though females make more progesterone to estrogen on the average, what throws off is the ratio. So when females are taking birth control, diet, soy, okay, they're increasing the estrogen levels, which would in turn decrease the progesterone. So anytime a female takes in a little more estrogen than progesterone, yes, you're still making more progesterone, but we're talking about the average. So this is where it becomes the issue. This is where it becomes the issue. So when the issues occur in creating more estrogen, being estrogen dominant, then PMS, then abnormal uterine bleeding, dysmenorrhea, mastodynia, and even acne, because you're producing too much estrogen. Now in males have a similar situation because we should be making a lot more testosterone than estrogen. Now males' decreased libido and prostate issues are due to the fact that too much estrogen is being produced and not enough testosterone due to diet, due to taking in soy products, and so forth and so on. So the balance should be over here, more testosterone than estrogen, but what happens it gets to this, more estrogen to testosterone. So by taking in Vitex, this will help females balance out that progesterone to estrogen levels. The goal is to bring up the progesterone, which will in turn lower the estrogen. Now the dose varies from 150 milligrams to 400 milligrams daily. And I always warn my patients this, it's going to take time. On the average, to help balance out PMS to dysmenorrhea to endometriosis, you're looking at a minimal 3 months. Some of the more complicated situations, you're looking about a good 12 months. Okay, but I just remember, I strongly suggest have patients take it day by day. So Chasteberry Vitex is all the same thing. It's phenomenal for overall reproductive health in females and also in males. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share with a friend. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, this is Dr. Jawad. Please subscribe to my channel for more up-to-date videos. And thanks for watching.